Why do you in the 8/8 go through all this effort to get out on the water?
Because of the experiences that are fulfilled offshore. I mean, the camaraderie, the friendship that's built, the experiences. Yeah, the run out, the sea conditions, the wind, the odor, the color of the water, the experience of being on these boats, going offshore and fishing color changes and edges and seeing the flying fish and seeing the bait, the turtles and porpoises. There's so many aspects to it that you just can't simply explain. It's something that's installed in your heart, and most people who get involved with this fishery, it's one experience has brought them to it, and that experience builds the desire to have more experiences. You're working with God's creature. It's got a mind of his own, a tail of its own. And he can do what he wants when he wishes. In our situation, sometimes that we'll be aggressive to get the release. Once we get the release, now we want the fish to settle down so we can bring them up along boat side and get a nice tag placement and a good, clean, healthy release. And that's our goal, is to release healthy tagged fish. To us, it's more of an opportunity to deal with God's creatures, but yet respect it and want to see it carry on. I have a daughter that's 14 years old, and I want her to see the same fishery that I have seen. And Jill and Scott have grandchildren, and they want to introduce them into the fishery and let them see what we've seen. And we don't want it to change. We want it to get better through conservation and awareness. More and more great things can happen, and we can protect the fishery for many years to come, for many more experiences and many more generations. If this is what you've put your heart into and soul into this industry in your life, if you don't try to make it better in some way, shape, or form for somebody at some point in time, what are you here for? TBF does so much more than just the fishery. They are our liaison when it comes to politics, which of course everybody understands that politics are a huge part of this equation now. In order to get things done, to have recognition of problems, recognition of success, TBF is probably the most outspoken organization in the fishery when it comes to longevity, mortality, and care and concern of the oceans and the fishery. It's an organization that without it, there would be, shall we say, no barometer of what's happening in our oceans. It is so much more than just the rod, the reel, the line, the hook. It is so much more than just the rod, the reel, the line, and the hook.